At the moment, I'm still kind of waking up. I just had a not disturbing, but a phone call in the car on the way over here that I'm still thinking about. So I'm trying to bring myself into this discussion space. It may take me a minute, but I'll get there.
Well, this is what, 25 songs, double.
Stadium Arcadium, 25 songs, 13 songs left on the cutting room floor. A much longer journey than I ever anticipated. We started writing music. I have no sense of time, but 2 years ago we went to our little room in the San Fernando Valley, and we set up our equipment and we started writing music. And our intention, our temporary intention, was to write maybe 12 or 13 songs. So we were going to write a short and sweet record. We liked the idea of doing something compact, digestible, accessible, just a little kind of a record. And then we started writing. And Flea started walking through the door with a lot of music, and John started walking through the door with a lot of music. And typically we write the names of these new songs up on a chalkboard, and maybe we max out after about 3 or 4 months at maybe 20 songs. But in this instance, we just could not stop writing, and every day we said, okay, no more songs. Let's finish the ones we started. And John said, but just let me play this one little guitar thing for you. And by the end of the day, we had another song. So we got the opposite of what we were shooting for, which was, 3 records instead of 1 small record. Then we had to record all of this music, which takes 3 times as long, and then mix it, which takes 3 times as long, and do overdubs, which takes 3 times as long. And instead of getting out a record real quick, it's been 2 years. And in the end, I think it will be worth it, and it was kind of what was meant to be. And it was a pretty wild experience, but my patience is at its last little thread. I'm just hanging from a tiny thread. I want this music to be out. It's written, it's recorded, it needs to be in the world.
So, this is your 9th record, so, but doesn't mean, you intentionally did the double album, no?
For number 9?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even known which record it was in our chronology. I forget. It was unintentional. And, when we realized that we liked the majority of these 38 songs, we considered many different options. Maybe we'll put out 3 records individually and kind of stagger the release. Maybe we'll put out 1 long record, maybe we'll put out a double record, and we thought about it, and nothing made sense except for keeping it as one body of music, which is the double record, which in this day and age, with the internet being what it is, it could be the last chance for a band like us, to make a double record. So we'll go down in history as one of the last bands to ever have a double record, because I think that CDs are probably not going to be around too much longer. Yeah, I guess I didn't invent the phrase, by the way. Someone had already come up with that. Yeah, if you have to write lyrics for 38 songs, you're going to get messed up in a whole, whirlwind of words. And I don't know where these words come from. I think they come from the big amigo, If you just kind of open up your head and let stuff fall inside of it, you're going to get some ideas. And it's the title of a song. It's not necessarily the best song on the record. It's a good song. It's an interesting song. But it was kind of the most interesting title that seemed to speak to the whole thing as one piece. And I didn't even really think that was the best title for the record, but Flea was certain that was the best title, and John was also certain. And our friend and manager, Cliff Bernstein, he's like, that's the title of the record. So I had some other ideas for titles, and no one liked them.